looks like the biggest, most beautiful dollhouse ever. It's all ours, even the trees?
Even the trees.
Hey, baseball fans, this is Chris
Jay
Singleton,
can't wait to show off the house to his friend Mike Sokol.
Right here. Oh, yeah.
Jay and I grew up together, attending each other's weddings, children's births, baptisms.
Helping us move, man. That goes beyond friendship.
I've known him since I was like 5 years old. We were best friends. He's like a brother to me.
Man, you are really moving on up. Just look at this.
Girls, please don't get in Daddy's way.
Hey, come back here, you little rascals!
You're wearing me out.
Hey.
Yes.
I know you have your reservations.
Yes.
When Jay and Elka found the house, it was a little more of a hard sell for her.
After we unpack
And spackle and paint and fix these creaky floors. Oh, it's a lot of work.
I said once we start to decorate it and make it look nice, it's going to become your home. It's going to be something special.
Yes.
But it's more than just the renovations. Elka's instincts tell her something is not right about the house. Something she can't identify.
Elka's like, I don't like it. Something's wrong.
Over the following weeks, painting and major repairs are done, and the family settles into a comfortable routine.
Tell me again why we use a baby monitor for our kids, old as they are.
Because your children like to wake up in the middle of the night and go exploring. Remember the time we caught Riley heading out the back door at midnight to find the cat? Oh, hello. Oh. Okay, but just one, because I did not want you to spoil your dinner. Excuse me, I said just one.
There's no time there. Now, let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the
That would be
bases.
their new imaginary friend.
Down to number 2. There goes the runner. Pitch in for a
Sometimes they
strike.
would play with
And that's a
somebody.
stolen base, not even close.
And we
Gotta be
thought
careful
it
with
was
a guy
just a
like this at
imaginary
the
friend.
plate.
It's like,
Stealing second may eliminate him from getting really good pitches to hit. Now they can work around him with first base
You are
open. So
something else.
gotta roll the dice here and hope that he gets something to hit.
There's the strike.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed.
The 7-run
These hits
score has been
probably be a
relatively
big run, so
tranquil
you really have to execute on the
until
mound.
one night.
Go ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out. And we're just getting started here in the top of the first. Swing and he popped it up. Brings it in. And there's one away. Here's Bryce Harper. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He scores and they have the lead. 1-0.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle.
somebody or something is banging on the walls.
There's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Could be the pipes.
2 down.
An old house like this.
Wait, listen.
Stepping in is the switch
You're
at
like,
shortstop, Jimmy
scratching on the
Rollins.
wall.
Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye.
Over here.
2 outs. Swing and that ball smashed on a line. Falls it in the inning. And we're back.
Like something trying.
And now Josh Smith.
Jay suspects it's neighborhood kids playing
That
a
one in
prank,
triple digits.
but there is no one in
And
sight.
I
one
looked
away.
on the porch, and at this point, I was
Wyatt
dumbfounded.
Langford up to bat next. He's off for a ball.
I said nobody could move that fast.
Fastball for a strike. 1 out, bases empty.
strange sounds continue. This time from the audio monitor connected to the twins' bedroom.
Did you leave the TV on?
No.
Into a late 18th century house in suburban Connecticut.
Throw to first, and quickly one away in the second.
At first,
now,
all is
Chipper
calm.
Jones.
But a few months later, they begin hearing strange noises they can't explain.
Foul ball.
What is that?
Things are happening, and I have no idea what's going on.
Chipper swings and connects. Deep to left field.
Mysterious sounds grows threatening. A message comes across the audio monitor from their daughter's bedroom.
Crowd space is empty. Here's some real power at the plate. Babe Ruth. The other way.
You hear this voice, and it says you all are going to die.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Senior stands now. That's in there. That's strike one.
Into the kids' room.
That one at triple digits.
And there was nothing.
They're fine.
They were sound asleep.
Got him swinging.
No one's here. No one's been here.
Here is Marcus Semien.
Elka's initial wariness about the house now
Swing and a
turns
miss, and that's strike
to
one.
fear.
Trying to hold a one-run lead. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
She knew there was too many coincidences that were adding up, and she was convinced at this point there was something really bad in the house.
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit.
I'm like, just calm
That's in
down.
there,
I said,
and it's
ignore
0-1.
it. Ignore it. Ignore it. I'm trying to rationalize things.
And a foul
But there is
ball.
nothing logical about these sounds.
The pitch. Back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound.
One afternoon, Jay stays home from work to take care of the girls when Elka comes down for food.
into the game.
Lays out, but he can't
Would you like some
squeeze it.
tea?
He decides to eat it, and he's out at first.
After we ran into the house, Elka changed a little
Here's
bit.
Mike Trout.
She seemed to become ill.
Reached on an infield
more.
single his first time. And ball one. Win. A 6'2 righty. He features a four-seam fastball, a curve, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a two-seamer. To the left side, but it is well fouled.
Sounds like someone upstairs.
You could hear someone taking like a
Iced off
cane
in
or
there
stick
for a
and
strike.
going
And that is strike
down
2.
on the side of the kid's bed.
Casey's here.
Casey is Riley's
In the
imaginary
dirt.
friend.
Well done behind the dish.
But Jay doesn't believe in the invisible.
There's
As
a
an
swing and a
ex-soldier
drive.
trained for combat, he decides to take action against the intruder.
Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out. And he's got a double.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage
I
count.
grabbed my
Just a
weapon.
solid swing right there. Caught it out fine and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
I'd never wanted to shoot
In the
somebody in
box
the
lays
house.
off the ball one.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground in the corners if they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
Jay finds no one and nothing disturbed in
And
Alex and
right it is.
Riley's room.
Swinging a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there.
And the sounds grow more insistent.
A gigantic blast.
Really angry.
It's 4-0. That's exactly
Whoever was
the
in
pitch
the
he was
house
looking for.
was actually right above my head. And I figured if there was somebody there, I had them because they were in the attic and there was no way out.
So out of the bullpen for the Rangers, Jose Urena. Here's Harper now.
There was nothing. There was nobody.
Ripped to third and caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seen the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
What were those noises?
I told you.
Line drive to short and caught. 2 outs, base is empty. And the batter will be the shortstop, Jimmy Rollins.
That the house is haunted. I would say that there's got to be a logical explanation. Maybe what we really heard wasn't footsteps, or maybe it wasn't the rapping sounds. Maybe it's the old house creaking or settling.
Left field, Langford under it. And that is that.
Weeks pass, and Elk grows more afraid.
She'd be like, you know, I don't feel safe in this house. There's something going
Back at
on.
Globe Life Field, set for
She
the
would
bottom
feel
of
like
the third.
someone
Now it's
would
the
be
right
standing
fielder,
back and
Adolis
watching her.
Garcia. And a strike. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 7 in a row by way of the K. Carson Kelly at the plate and takes high there. Through there for his strike.
If you're not ready for that pitch, you're just going to swing and miss or pop it up, waste the at-bat.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Deep in the heart of New England, a family of 4
down,
is
base is
haunted by
empty.
mysterious sounds they can't explain.
Ground ball left side. Over the roof. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of
Wherever
the
she
air.
goes,
Lets the defense work
Elke
behind him
Yeagle
with another
senses
ground ball.
something in
Good
the
execution.
house.
Not close with
They
that
come to
one.
Jay and say, I
That's
think
ball
there's
2.
some kind of spirits in the house. And of course, I was skeptical.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity.
And that one is lifted in the air. Henderson running hard to get it. And that is the ball game.
Well, you win this one 4-0, and it feels like you could have exploded for more offensively, but you also realized that at times it was hard to score. So you get out of here feeling good about this win. Ultimately, there was great pitching and defense to keep that other team off the board. You always feel good about a win like this.
A 4-0 shutout in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Schaub saying so long.
Elke thinks she's safe, but there's no escaping.
Just went off altogether, and they were getting louder and louder. Every single toy stopped simultaneously.
Enough! I want out of this house!
started believing there was something really wrong. I kept thinking maybe if it was a ghost, it was somebody who lived there and didn't like us being in their house.
Unable to take his wife's distress any longer, Jay goes on a mission.
That's when I decided I was going to go down to the town hall and start doing research to see if anybody died in the house.
Town records indicate the house was built in the late 1700s. And right away, Jay notices something peculiar.
The house was bought by somebody, a year later it was sold, bought, 6 months later it was sold, a year and a half sold, 7 years sold. And this is a pattern.
Jay makes another sobering discovery.
What's up, buddy?
Mike. Jay shares his findings with his best friend.
There've been a lot of deaths in this house.
What?
Look at this.
Jay finds over a dozen murders, suicides, and accidental deaths related to the house.
And not just people that lived here, but friends, neighbors, people associated with the house.
He found that there was a lengthy history of really bizarre occurrences. So that kind of put a little, chill down my back. I'm like, whoa.
I started believing the house is haunted.
We are trying to contact the spirit or entity in this house. Reveal yourself.
Jay contacts Orlando Ferranti, head of the Paranormal Research Society of Connecticut, a non-profit group of paranormal investigators.
Anything?
Maybe there's nothing here.
Oh no. I can feel something.
When I got into the home, you could just feel the oppression and the negative energy in that household. I've never felt that kind of energy before in my life. It's just a cesspool of negativity. I walked around the house with a recording device and some EMF detectors.
EMF detectors measure electromagnetic fields. An energy spike indicates possible paranormal activity.
I wasn't getting any abnormal readings, but I still felt this oppression. I was very concerned about this negative energy because it was watching me. It did not want me there.
Orlando.
Suddenly, the team's psychic picks up on the energy.
The psychic changed from his normal, quiet personality into this arrogant, nasty, demonic.
Are you the entity who controls this house? Who are you? Name yourself.
You are all going to die. You are going to hell.
Why do you torment this family? Won't somebody come after me?
When life plays dirty, water wipes. Pure, clean, healthy skin.
Join Planet Fitness and save $28 or more. Just $1 down, $15 a month. Cancel anytime. Deal ends January 10th.
Ever since the Yapel family moved into a historic New England house, they have felt a dark presence. And when Jay uncovers more than a dozen murders, suicides, and accidental deaths related to the house, the former military man has no choice but to believe.
I live in a haunted house. I'm starting to get very frightened. There's something that is pure evil.
Jay reaches out to paranormal experts to investigate the house. And suddenly the psychic channels a dark entity.
You are all going to die.
And things turn violent.
Are you all right? Are you okay?
Anything with that kind of power that can pick up a human being and throw them is something demonic.
Orlando suspects the number of deaths related to the house could have attracted a demon.
A lot of that negative energy becomes residual negative energy, and it could attract other negative energies. It's almost like a beacon.
When he mentioned a demon, I was terrified. We were worried about Alex and Riley and their safety, along with our safety.
Orlando promises he will put together a plan to help them.
He wanted to get all kinds of evidence so he could bring to the church to have the church authorize a exorcism on the house.
A week later,
this girl, like she just came back from a dance or something. She was trying to kill me. I'm fighting with all my might, and I'm not a small guy, I'm a pretty big guy. I'm fighting. This is a bad dream. I wanted to yell for alcohol, and I couldn't speak. My voice was gone. All of a sudden, it was like a popping sound. And it was gone. What a nightmare. What a horrible nightmare.
So he thinks. The following morning, to Jay's horror, the nightmare appears to have been real.
That scared me to the core. I kept playing a scenario over my head. Why did it happen? What was it? Could it come back? Could it attack my girls? Could it attack my wife?
Jay consults with a paranormal expert who believes he knows what happened.
He experienced phantomania, which is basically the experience of being frozen, if you will. The energy is being sucked out of you and being used by the spirit.
He thinks the entity that attacked Jay could be a shape-shifting demon.
It's possible that this negative energy or demonic entity could be changing its form. It could change itself to a female, it could change itself to a child, it could change itself to even an animal.
Orlando also has bad news for Jay. He won't be coming back.
And there's no way I can come back to the house anymore.
The demon is affecting his family.
I had to back out of the investigation.
I understand.
My kids come first, and they were being traumatized by something unseen. My oldest son, for a week straight, had these nightmares, these horrible nightmares of an old man with a decrepit-looking face.
They were actually getting visions of my house in their heads.
I had to back away, but I didn't want to give up trying to help Jay.
I wanted to take my family to that point and run. I couldn't.
Everything the Yapel family owns is tied up in the house.
I had to stay and fight, and I was fighting alone.
The family was becoming more isolated. Everyone just didn't want to attend his house. I felt terrible. We've been friends for years, 30 plus years. And there's nothing I can do to help him.
Would you like some more cake? Yes, please.
Jay is frightened for his family, but relieved his daughters appear immune from danger.
It seemed like it had boundaries. It has, like, rules of engagement. This entity would go after Elko or try to scare me.
Would you like some more tea? Yes, please.
For some reason, this thing would not go after my children.
Don't forget Casey. There you go, Casey.
Elka is less optimistic about their chances. She copes by maintaining a normal routine.
Something here, and it was watching me. Just listen.
I heard something, and it sounded like it was on two hoofs.
What is that?
Really scared me.
Family has been living in a centuries-old mansion with a dark secret, a past filled with sadness and death. Could this unsettling history have invited a shape-shifting demon into the home?
I've seen what a really bad entity is. It was so terrifying.
One night, the demon traps Jay and Elka in their attic.
We could actually hear this animal.
Fires over to Guerrero.
And you could see the footprints. Total fear went over me. I have a big girl, the devil himself.
In the box
That's
now.
what was going on. It was actually the devil himself. This thing could see me. I couldn't see it. I was like, we're dead meat. We're screwed.
Swing and a miss. And there are 2 outs. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Clobber to right field. Way back. Gone. A massive home run. It's 1-0. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across, and we're just getting started here in the top of the first. 1-0-1 on the one swing and a miss. What makes him special is a lot of pitchers lose movement in their stuff the deeper
Desperate
they go
to
into
protect
a game.
his family, Jay calls in Bob Baker of Connecticut Paranormal Investigators, an expert in demonic hauntings.
Thank you so much for coming.
Right field. Robles
Would you like
under it?
He immediately senses something. Whatever was in that house met me right at the door. You
could feel the oppression there.
Bottom of the first, Kyle Schwarber comes up to him here. And the pitch. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-1. Let's start upstairs.
In the air, left side.
The Eagles were very smart.
And it stays fair.
I can see that they've already been through hell. Sleeping.
Castellanos whips it back in as the tying run is forced to stop at second. Here's Derek Jeter down with a runner in scoring position.
And his team measure the electromagnetic field in the house to detect for paranormal activity.
Out to short, Abrams. Low throw, and he can't take it out.
I think we got something there.
Here's the center fielder, Ricky Henderson.
Do you hear that? We actually heard something come walking down the attic stairs. It sounded like a weight about 5
on the ground to the right side. And that one
we didn't know they were going to stay.
Throw comes back in. The time run stops at third with nobody out.
Well, that at bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a cleaner swing of the bat in this ball game. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do.
It's very
Let the ball travel.
It's just like getting scratched by a human. It's the same feeling.
Hit out towards left center field. Nimmo has it sized up.
God believes in attempts such as this to duplicate the presence of his social kind of
Cut off to third. He's in there.
Game can be very vicious. In many cases, the demon is there.
And a swing and a miss.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Moving may not help the Able family get rid of the demon.
If the Ables had gotten
pushed down
right away within the first 6 months, they probably would have gotten away with not having too much of a problem
right there.
But because they stayed so long, attachment to those four.
Count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute, finish your pitch. If you leave something out
If you
on
move
the plate,
away, then
it's going to
this
bring
thing
it
will
to
just
runs.
torment you for the rest of your life.
That was really disturbing.
Lefty out of the stretch.
Knew this thing could fall in and wreck more havoc.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
And I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it into the outfield.
He was overwhelmed.
Fights it off, you'll see
He
another.
was almost consuming
Got
him.
that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Jay turns to his faith for strength.
I always become more religious. If someone
And
is
swing and a
out to
miss.
hurt me and it's negative, I'm going to go in the opposite direction.